Chapter 10. Save money. The only factor you can control generates one of the only things that matters. How wonderful. Now, why on earth would anyone need to be convinced to save money? Well, in my observation, most needed to be convinced. Why? Let me explain. Consider this. Once people cross a certain level of income, they broadly fall into three groups. First, those who save. Second, those who believe they can't save. And third, those who think they don't need to save. This discussion is for the last two. You'll see the path to wealth is less about income or investment returns and more about your savings rate. Think back to the 1970s. The world thought it was running out of oil. And why wouldn't we think that? Economy was expanding, oil usage was increasing, and drilling capabilities seemed insufficient. But we didn't run out of oil, thank goodness. And that was not just because we found more oil or improved our drilling techniques. The real game changer? We became more efficient. We built more energy-efficient cars, factories, homes. We grew our energy wealth, not by increasing the energy we had, but by decreasing the energy we needed. Just as the case with our money. Sure, investment returns can make you rich, but the outcomes are unpredictable. However, personal savings, spending wisely, and efficiency are parts of the making money that you control and have a 100% chance of remaining effective. If you think building wealth requires more money or big investment returns, you might become pessimistic or feel negative because most people don't have big money. But if you see that money is actually powered by your own smart spending and efficiency, the path becomes clearer. Here's a surprising fact. The value of wealth is relative to your needs. So if you can be happy with less, you can save the surplus. Think about all the effort we put into achieving tiny increments in investment performance, and you'll see what is potentially more worthwhile. It is true that big investment returns and fat paychecks are great when they can be achieved, but there is so much effort put into one side of the finance equation, and other side is often neglected. It's an opportunity many miss. After a certain level of income, what you need is just what sits below your ego. Spending beyond a minimal level of comfort is mostly about displaying wealth, and thus, one of the most powerful ways to increase your savings isn't to raise your income, it's to raise your humility. Those who manage to save effectively, irrespective of their incomes, generally don't care what others think of them. They know savings can be created by spending less, and spending less starts with desiring less. You don't need a specific reason to save. Saving is a hedge against life's surprises. It gives you control over your time. Moreover, savings without a spending goal gives you flexibility and the opportunity to seize opportunities that fall on your way. It lets you change course on your own terms. What is the return on cash in the bank that gives you the option of changing careers, retiring early, or simple freedom from financial stress? It is so valuable that it is incalculable. Today, the world is hyper-connected. More fields compete in global talent pools. So how do you stand out? Here's a thought. Flexibility. Having control over your time and options is becoming one of the most valuable currencies in the world. That's why more people can and should save money. But there's another thing they should do. They should stop trying to be so rational, which we will discuss in the next video.